workout today with you guys will be focused on calisthenics. So we will be working, we're doing body weight training. We're going to be working with any equipment. You can feel free to incorporate a resistance band in the workout, but I want us to get up and we're going to start getting the blood pumping. We're going to do just a little warm up. We're going to do 10 seconds of 3 exercises. We're going to start with high knees, and then we're going to go into star jacks, and then we're going to do, and then we're going to do some jumping jacks. All right, just to get that heart rate up and blood flowing. So everybody, you're going to put your hands out. Elbows are going to be bent. Hands out in front of you. Make sure they are waist length. So make sure your hands are actually on the same wavelength as your navel. All right, so from the side. And we're going to make sure our knees are coming up to touch our hands. So we're not bringing our hands down and we're not slapping our knees. We're going to keep our hands stationary, our back straight, and we're bringing our knees up. So for a count of 10, we're going to run into high knee position. If you do have knee issues, the alternates, so I'll show you the right way to do it, or the advanced way to do it is here. Okay? If you have knee issues, you're literally just coming up and you're tapping. Okay? So there's always 2 different ways of doing it, and each exercise, I'm going to do my best to show you guys the basic version versus the advanced or the regular version. So on the count of 3, we're going to do this for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and let's go. Up. Try to get those knees all the way up. Keep those hands positioned into place. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. You can walk it out, hand on the kimber, walk side to side, breathe in and out. Make sure you just keep that blood flowing through the body. You're gonna take a 10-second break between each warm-up exercise. Feel free to shake the legs out, shake the arms out. When you're breathing in, this is a very important part of working out. When you breathe in, you want to inflate the belly, big belly full in, and then when you exhale, pull that belly in. Deflate that so that you can have a tight core. All right? Next warm-up exercise. Next warm-up exercise is star jacks. So we're going to start with about 10 of these. So star jacks, you're going to start almost in a squat and praying position. And you're extending your hands up. So I'll show you the basic first. Basic is here. And then you're back here. Okay, show you from the side. Hands extended out like a star, then back in. Squat position. Out like a star, then back in. Okay, that's the basic position. Now the advanced version, you're here. Well, my lamp is in the way, so I hope I don't knock it down, but you're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys got that? Got that? So we're gonna do those for 10. Got it. All right, let's go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and go. Up. 1, 2, bend into that squat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Extend those arms. 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Shake it out. Hands on the kimber. We lost our music. Let's get it back. All right. Now we're going to go into basic jumping jacks. All right. On the count of 3. Jumping jacks for 10. On the count of 3. Remember, if you have knee issues or back issues, you're only going to extend out, bring in. Extend out, bring in. Regular jumping jacks, I think we know how to do it. On the count of 3, on my count. 1, 2, 3, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down. Shake those legs out. Shake your hands out. Deep breaths in and out. little bit. Open up those hip flexors. Get our legs as wide as we want to. Make sure our toes are pointing forward. We're going to take the palm of our hands, and the goal is to touch the ground in front of us. Then we touch the ground right beneath us, and then we reach further behind to touch the ground behind us. So it's this. We're here. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. Got it? On the count of 3, let's go. 1, 2, 3, and go. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. Make sure the palm is touching the ground. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, and 10. Good job. Last stretching exercise. If you want to grab a wall, you can. We're going to take our left hand, bend our left leg. You don't have to hold on to the wall. You can actually hold on to your kimba if you're secure with your balance. And you want your heel, your left heel to touch your left buttocks. You're gonna hold those for 10. You need to hold on to something for balance, go for it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs, making sure we're stretching those quad muscles. Quad muscles in the front, that's that muscle in the front of the thigh. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all right. 9, 10. Sometimes you're going to lose balance, but that's a part of the game. Now we're going to take our left leg. We're going to cross our fingers, interlock them with one another. Bring our left knee up to our chest and pull ever so slightly with rotating the ankles. Rotate clockwise and then counterclockwise for 10. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next leg up. Getting those hip joints loose. Going clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that left leg straight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. So now you should feel nice and loose and limber. We're going to get into our first exercise. Now that we've gotten some momentum, our first exercise is drop squats. What the purpose of drop squats is supposed to do is help us to engage those hip flexors. So we're opening up that inner thigh, that inner thigh and hip area. And you're going to be engaging your quads as well as your hamstrings, okay? So the proper way to do a drop squat, I'll show you the wrong way. The wrong way is here. I'm keeling over, notice I'm bending over and touching the grass. The proper way to do a drop squat, my back will remain straight, my feet facing forward, my toes facing forward, legs open apart. So I'm here, legs open apart, and you're here. 1, 2, 3. Show you from the side. From the side, this is the wrong way. That's the wrong way. The right way to do a drop squat. Squat into it. Open up those hips so you can touch the ground. All right? So we got a set of 10 on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and go. 1, 2, 3. Keep the face forward. 4, keep that back straight. 5, 6, make sure it touches the ground. 7, make sure those hips open wide. 8, 9, and 10. Up. Good job. Make sure you're breathing in and out as you continue to exercise. Breathing is a very important part of keeping the blood circulating as you continue to exercise, helping to push that metabolism as you move. And we got reverse lunges. There's 2 ways to do these lunges. The basic way, if you have knee issues, you're going to keep that core tight. In Bahamian colloquial terms, suck in your belly. So keep your core tight, keep that back straight. And what you do is you're going to take that right leg and slowly bend into it. So that right knee is pointing to the ground as you bend into the left knee, right? Then up. Then take the same left leg, bend that knee into the ground while you're bending the right leg. Keep that back straight and then up. That's the basic. So basic is this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the regular or the advanced version is more of a running movement. So hands placed differently, and you're here. 2, 3, 4. Okay? So whichever one you're comfortable with, we're going to do that for 10. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that back straight. 5. Don't keel over. 6. Try to point that leg to the ground. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Shake that leg out. Keep breathing in and out. Deep breaths. Move. Keep rocking. Next exercise, we're going to need a mat. Break out your mat. We're going to work on that core. We're targeting the full body today. So we're working every aspect of the body, from the shoulders, biceps, triceps, core, quads, hamstrings, calves, glutes, everything. So there's an exercise in here that tackles something on the body. So we're going to go into a plank position. There's 2 different planks. I don't know if you guys can see me. So, beginner planks, you're going to get on your palms, up, on your mat. Take your left leg and make sure it's on the edge of the mat. Take your right leg and make sure it's on the other side of the mat. Keep that core tight. You're not dipping like a cow, and you're not keeled up like a cat. Back straight, head forward, shoulders squared off. You're going to make sure your palm and your shoulders are aligned. If you see that your palm is too far ahead, you're doing it wrong. If your shoulder is too far over your palm, it's wrong. All right, so the basic beginner's version is on your palms. The advanced version, on your elbows and wrists. Okay? So we're going to hold this position for 10 seconds. All right? If you are a beginner, on your palms. If you are advanced, on your elbows. So the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and up. Point those toes. Keep that core tight. Keep that back straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slowly bring the body down. Get back up. Stretch it out. Get up. We're going through a full round, and then we're going to go through the second round. Now, are you guys familiar with burpees? This is a full body, high intensity interval training workout. With a burpee, you have 2 ways to do it. I'm going to turn my mat around. You're going to need the mat mainly for your hands, not for your feet. I'll show you a full burpee and a half burpee. So we got 10 of these. We're gonna start on the ground. You're bringing your feet in to the elbows. 1. Then you're jumping up. Then you back down, taking the feet out into plank position, bringing it back in, stand up. That's a full burpee. Half burpee, in plank position, pulling the legs in. 1, up, back down, up, up. Okay? So whichever one is comfortable for you, whether it's a half burpee or a full burpee, let's go. On the count of 3, we're only gonna do 8 of these. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Good job on the full burpees. I see you. I see you. Way to get it. Good job. Good job. And we're going to stay on the mat. We're going to handle some Russian twist. Feel free to grab a Russian twist. Russian twist, work the core muscles again. More so the obliques. When you turn left, when you turn right, those lines that you see in that area, those are side obliques. This exercise we're about to do is going to target and activate your obliques. All right? So you're gonna sit on the ground. I don't know if you can see me. Beginner's position. You're gonna have your feet, your knees bent, feet flat on the ground. Your back as straight as you can get it. Let's adjust this. So back straight. If you have a kettlebell, if you have a medicine ball, even a 1 gallon bottle of water, feel free to grab it. In the beginning position, you're going to keep those legs straight. The only thing you're moving is your upper body. So feet flat on the ground, knees closed, and you're tapping each side of the floor. So you're twisting. 1, 2, and 3. Okay? And if you have the advanced version, you're going to cross those legs, lift them off the ground, take that same kettlebell, and you're maneuvering from left to right. Okay, on the count of 3, we get 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that core tight. 5. Suck in that belly. 6. Touch the ground. 7, 8. That bell's supposed to touch the ground. 9 and 10. So what we don't want to do is just rock from side to side. So we don't want a left to right movement. We want to engage the obliques completely, which is on this side. So we have to take from the right side and hit that left side. Hit that right side. Hit that left side. Okay? Got it? Next exercise is also a core exercise. This is in and out, and it works your lower ab area, which I like to refer to as the macaroni pouch. One of the ways to do it, or the best way to do it, palms flat on the ground, elbows bent. And we're going to pull in the knee to the chest, and we're going to kick those legs out and bring it back in. So this is the position. And kick out. Suck in that core, bring it. Kick out, suck in that core, bring it. Got it? On the count of 3, we got 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, and go. In, out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that core tight. 6, 7, 8. Stay in position. 9. Finish strong. And 10. Good job. All right, so we're gonna get up. You did in and out. Actually, we got flutter kicks, so we stay on the ground. We're gonna do some more core exercises. The goal is, let's get this core as tight and as hard as possible. So We want to make sure when you're on the ground, flutter kicks is not to be confused with scissor kicks. Scissor kicks is when you have your legs opening wider. Flutter kicks, think of flapping in the pool against the wall. So you're going to lay back. And for support, you're going to put your hands underneath your hip for support. Lay all the way back, straighten those feet, and take small kicks. I don't know if you guys can see all of me. Right here. All right, so we're going to do that for a count of 10. On the count of 3, let's go. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, small kick. 2, keep that core tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. You should feel the burn in your lower abdomen. It's a good core workout. So that was the end of round 1. We're going to move back around and get in a second round. Let's go. You got this. So first exercise, we got drop squats. Move your out of the way. We're going to increase this drop squat from 10 counts to 15 reps. Remember, do not keel that back over when you're dropping. Make sure you squat and you open those legs. As you go down, you're opening those legs. You're not keeling over to touch the ground. Okay? Keep those hips open. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and go. 1, 2, try to stop the ground. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, let's go. 8, catch that ground. 9, pace yourselves, keep breathing. 10, let's go, push, you can do it. 11, looking good. 12, let's go, sweat it out. 13, think about that summer body. Let's go, and 15. Woo, good job. Way to go, walk it out. Just walk back and forth. Hands on timber. Make sure to take deep breaths in, deep breath out. Doing good, guys. Inhale, big belly full, like a fat boy. Make sure when you inhale, push that belly out. When you exhale, pull that stomach in, okay? Next exercise, reverse lunges. To go through this exercise, these exercises is to keep your core as tight as you possibly can. You're training your ab muscles to retract when you need them to, okay? So, reverse lunges on the count of 3. In case you forgot, you're gonna take that right leg and you're bending that backwards, then up. Left leg, bend that backwards, let the knee touch the ground, then up, okay? We're gonna go for a count of 15. 1, 2, 3, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job. Finish strong. Take your time and pace yourself. Breathing through it. Feel no pressure to do the advanced version. You start at your pace and you work your way up. One of the first things I tell people is weight loss and any goals or gains don't happen overnight. They happen over time. So that's what we got. Take it one day at a time and one step at a time. All right? Now our next exercise, we're gonna go back to the plank position on our mats. And we're gonna hold our plank for longer this time. First time around, we held our plank for 10 seconds. We're gonna hold our plank now for 25 seconds. We're pushing ourselves, okay? Feel free to go on the elbows for the advanced version. If you're not quite ready, stay on the palms. Keep that back straight. Keep that core tight. Squeeze those hips. And let's get into position. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, core tight, 16, 17, 18, squeeze those hips, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. Stretch it out. Bend those knees. Stretch those arms out and up. Keep those breathing techniques going, in and out, in and out. Keep that core tight. Stay in that position. Instead of doing burpees for the second round, we're going to do what's called a bird dog. Bird dog is a mobility and stability exercise. It not only helps you to attack every muscle in the body, but it also helps you with coordination. If you're someone like me, you're naturally clumsy, this exercise helps you maintain balance and it helps you with mindfulness, okay? So we're gonna do the advanced version today. We're gonna sit with the beginning first. So you're gonna get on all fours. You're gonna get on all fours. Keep that back straight. You're not dipping and you're not curving. No cow or cat. Keep that back straight. Knees bent on the ground. Make sure your left palm is aligned with your left knee. Make sure your right palm is aligned with your right knee. Make sure that your shoulder is aligned with your palm. Not this and not this. No overreaching. So give yourself enough balance space in the middle. You're going to take the right hand and push it forward, right arm and push it forward, while you take the left leg and push it backward. And you're going to try to create a straight line with doing this. So I'll show you how it looks. So you're here, squeezing that glute. You're holding for count of 3. Then back down in position. Then you're going to switch the next side. Back down in position. Okay, so you're holding for a count of 3, as straight as you can get it. So not this, not this. It's straight. Squeeze your hips, squeeze that stomach in, and look straight. Hold for 3. We got 10 of those. On the count of 3, 1. Let's start with the right hand. 1, 2, 3, and go. Up, 1, 2, 3, hold, down. Up, 1, 2, 3, hold, and down. That's 1. Up, 1, 2, 3, and down. Up, 1, 2, 3, and down. That's 2. Up, 1. Oh, I got a visitor. 2, 3, and down. Up, 1, 2, 3, and down. Up, 1, 2, 3, and down. Up, 1, 2, 3, and down. That's 5. We're feeling the core, we're squeezing it. Up, 1, 2, 3, and down. Squeeze those glutes. Up, 1, 2, 3, and down. Keep the core tight. 7. Up, 1, 2, 3, and down. Up, 1, 2, 3, and down. That's 8. Up, 1, 2, 3, and down. That's 9. Up, 1, 2, 3, and down. That's 10. Good job, guys. That exercise works the entire body. There is an advanced workout, an advanced version of that workout, and the true bird dog, just for anyone that wants to try it. I'll show you real quick. You're on all fours, but your knee is off of the ground. So your knee's off the ground, and you're engaging. So you're here, knee back off the ground. Here. Okay, so if you ever want to try the advanced version, that's the way it looks. That takes time. Now we're going to go back into our next exercise, which would be the Russian twist. Back on the mat, feel free to grab a a 1 gallon bottle of water, kettlebell, dumbbell, a basketball, anything that has weight on it. Now remember, the beginner's version, feet on the ground, back straight. Your lower body's not moving, only your upper body. So you're tapping the ground left, tapping the ground right. So it's not rocking. You're touching the ground, reaching over to touch the ground. Reach over to touch the ground. The advanced version, legs crossed, same movement. Tap, 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 tap. Notice my legs aren't swaying. Tap, tap, tap. Okay? On the count of 3, we got 15 of these. 1, 2, 3, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job, guys. Now we're gonna do another exercise in that same position, and it's called around the world. Because there is no easy version to do it, we won't need to use weights for this one. It's about stability again and mobility, tapping into the core. Get the legs off the ground. You're gonna grab anything that you have. I'll grab my cell phone case, and this is the move. Feet off the ground, elevated. Taking your right hand here. Bring it in the knees. Take that object, take it around. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 sets of 8 of these. You can do it here, but you really wouldn't be doing anything. So you have to take your feet off of the ground in order to feel it in your lower abdomen. And as you bring it back around, as you bring it around, you're bringing the knees to the chest. Okay? Let's go for 8. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Legs up, underneath. 1. Rotate. 2. Rotate. 3. 4. 5. Feel that burn. 6. 7. Take your time. And 8. Pace yourself and do it. You're gonna feel that. This is one of the best exercises to not only get a tight ab and strong core, but anytime you may find yourself having lower back issues, you need to strengthen your core, and this is one of the best exercises to do it. Now there is a thing called Diastasis Recti. So if anybody has either just had a baby or may have a hernia, I wouldn't recommend this exercise. What I would recommend, if you have hernia issues, you just had a C-section, or you find that you have Diastasis Recti, which is the separating of the abs, you'll feel it in the sink of the stomach, you can do glute bridges instead. So glute bridges is you laying back, while my dog attacks me. So you laying back on the ground, palms flat on the ground, and you're gonna lift your buttocks off the ground and squeeze it tight. So you're here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So we'll do that exercise next, but let's get in one more set of the round the whirls. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring that in. 6, 7. Bring the knee into the chest. And 8. Good job. Now we're gonna get those glute bridges in, like I showed you, just in the event that you have issues. I have an imposter. Sorry. Can someone please get Jupiter? She wants to exercise too. All right. So glute bridges. All right. So glute bridges. We'll just have to do it with her. On a count of 3, put those feet flat on the ground. Jupiter. Oh gosh. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh my goodness. I'm being attacked. Sorry, guys. All right. So now we're going to go into Flutter Kicks. We're going to go into Flutter Kicks. On the ground. Stay. Hands underneath the hips for support. Okay. On the count of 3, elbows rested on the ground. 1, 2, 3, and go. 1, 2, 3. Keep the core tight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. We got one more set of those. Take a 10-second break. It's never a dull moment when you have dogs in the house. Let's go. On the count of 3. Back down, legs straight. Keep the core tight. Remember your breathing. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. All right, up. Our last exercise for the day. We're going to get into some jump squats. For anybody that does not know how to do jump squats, it's basic bending down with your back straight and extending the knees back up into a straight standing position. Anyone that might have knee issues and cannot do a jump squat, you're basically only going to take your time and slowly, with toes pointing forward in a squat position, you're going to go down, open up those hips as low as you can, come back up, squeeze that out. So when you come back up, I'll show you from the side. Go down as low as you can. When you come up, you're going to squeeze it. Okay? Now for a jump squat, you're going to take that same position and you're going to pop back up. It's an anaerobic exercise that has explosive value. So it targets your quads and your hamstring muscles. So if you want to build those legs and build a tight glute, this is the exercise that helps you because it is an anaerobic exercise that focuses on explosiveness in the muscle. So you get down, jump, 1, then down, 2, 3, got it? On the count of 3, we got 10 of these. We're going to do 2 sets of these, and then we'll be done. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, and go. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep those heels on the ground. 6, 7. When you go back down, heels touch the ground. 8, 9, and 10. Walk it out. Shake those legs out. 10-second break. Now we're going to put a little spin on it. We call these 360-degree jump squats. So how it looks is you get into a jump squat first in frontal position. And when you jump back up, you can turn around and squat. Jump back up, turn around and squat. Okay? So I'll show you guys how it looks, and then we'll do a round of 10. So it's here. Okay, you guys got it? So if you feel comfortable doing that, that's just an extra spin on it to really catch those hamstrings. If you don't feel comfortable, stay in the straight position, rock it just the same. On count of 3, we got 10. 1, 2, 3, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job, guys. All right, so we were able to get in 2 full sets, and we were able to do some moderations and some deviations from the exercises. This was just a little glimpse of what I normally do with my clients. Body weight exercises, resistance training. We incorporate some resistance bands here and there, and light weights. I believe in lean muscle, eating clean, not just starving yourself, giving yourself treats that you earn and deserve, but most importantly, creating a lifestyle out of the life you want to live. And that's my workout and my lifestyle. So thank you guys so much for joining me for a snippet of what Moxey Fit does. And if you want to reach out to me for classes, advice, you can find me on Instagram at @Moxey_Fit. Thank you, Wife Her Ministry, for allowing me and inviting me into your homes and your marriages to work out, whether it's individually or together as a couple. Thank you so much.